pyramid. Partying on the mothership. I am the mothership connection.
Hello, good afternoon. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Two questions. First question, a few years ago, I was with a band and we supported you in Germany. And we did a regular, like, hour set or something. And then you guys came on and you played for 4 hours. Yeah? I remember that clearly, and I didn't see you for the first 45 minutes, which I thought was amazing, but the show, it was incredible. Do you guys still play for 4 hours?
We played 3.5 just before we came over here, and whenever we get a chance to, put it that way. Most places won't let us play that long because they want to serve some drinks, and we usually keep people away from the bar. But yeah, we still do it.
Okay. And my second question, going back to Knee Deep, same feeling as my man over here. When I play that, when I hear that tune, it just melts me, you know. So, what was your concept with regards to the bass synth and funk? Because you guys, for me, was like one of the first I heard really where you was using whatever bass synth you was using to just the relationship with the bass, with the drums.
Oh, well, you know, it started with Flashlight. Bootsy, I got a track from Bootsy. But had I left Bootsy bass on that track, it would have been still a basic P-Funk track. It would have been just one of many groovy tracks. But Bernie had been playing the Moog for a minute, you know, since we had heard Emerson, Lake and Palmer in, you know, 69 and 70. I knew that you could use the bass, use the Moog for a bass and put the bass frequency on it. So I got Bernie to do it on Flashlight. And since he played classical, he played everything in a theme. So the bass line is actually a theme throughout that basic James Brown type of track with hand claps loud as you could possibly get them. I want the hand claps to be so loud that if you ran your hand across the CD, you'd feel a lump. You know, they were telling me it's too, I wanted people to say it's too loud, because otherwise it'd been a basic record. And so by the time we got to Knee Deep, Junie, I told Junie to do the same thing that we had did on Flashlight with the Moog bass. Junie is playing pretty much everything on Knee Deep, except for the guitar. Michael played lead guitar on it, and then the Coego for Tangelo. But all of the keyboards and one of the guitars, Junie Morrison is playing. So we realized that the bass on a Moog was a new sound. Aqua Boogie have the same, One Nation have the same bass line. And it actually became the sound of West Coast, you know, hip hop. You know, Dre and them used all of those songs with the synthesizer, like One Nation or Knee Deep. And that became our theme, based on the Moog.
Light year groove.